Unshakable. How to develop emotional stability. Hello and welcome to Male Wisdom. We all know that emotional stability allows a person to acquire an integrated and balanced perspective on life's difficulties. This organized capacity and structured perception aid in developing reality-based thinking, judgment, and evaluation skills. In this video, I will show you how to become unshakable with your thoughts and be emotionally stable. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button to see more videos like this. It all starts with the knowledge that you are the creator of your world. For most people, this is the most difficult pill to take. It would help if you accepted responsibility for your life, both the good and the evil. Because there is no external God to blame, most individuals will avoid this responsibility. It is much easier to moan about life than to change it. As a result, as long as you delegate power to the outside world, God, the government, or your ex, you will never be able to control your emotions. How could you? You cannot control the world until you accept responsibility and realize that the world originates within you. Be acknowledged by the subconscious mind for your thoughts and feelings. How can you make a difference in the world? The solution is to act not like a bully, a crooked politician, a religious scam artist, or to force your love on your ex. Instead, you attempt to manage your connection, essentially living with ego. There is no other way to achieve inner peace than to forsake the ego. Ego is what makes us human. It makes us imagine that we are up against the world. Therefore, we must take what we want violently, and so forth. As you can see, ego causes wars. It forces you to overlook your wife or girlfriend to manage the relationship. So it is not entirely terrible because it is a survival mechanism, but animalistic. You cannot truly transcend into higher levels of consciousness unless you become aware of this beast. The animal reacts rather than responds. As a result, you will respond negatively to the environment at the slightest discomfort, unaware that whatever you fight persists in learning to respond to things. The divine has given us authority over our life through internal control. However, we will not see results as long as our egos dominate us. The ego will not allow you to know what you want to see. It will always highlight what you lack and how unfair the world is. So the first step is to respond to life rather than react to it. Could you not give it a negative mental name? Observe whether you get pain. Feel it entirely without classifying it as good or unpleasant. Learn not to accept every interpretation of your thoughts. Your mind is constantly basing its interpretations on incomplete dates or your past. It is not dependable. One can't fix a negative situation by giving it all your might. You must always focus on what you desire rather than what is. If something is wrong, watch it without responding. Give it no power. You see, you are the one who accepts what your mind reveals to you at any given time. Your mind is not you. So you can reject the conclusion that the female you want doesn't love you. You can leave its meaning that you lack what it takes to be wealthy. You can reject its story about you not being good enough. You can tell the story that you want to live. You may ignore when someone doubts you by focusing on yourself and realizing who you are at the moment. When you give control to the outside world, you begin to suffer. And the moment you start driving life from within, you will gain charge over it. Life will respond to your desires and mental discipline to your current ideas and feelings. It is a myth that we must be born charming, to be loved or born wealthy, to have the money, to have the consciousness of being rich and charming. You must first offer it to yourself. Your entire being is plastic and moldable. All the mystics and fresh ideas exist. Teachers like Neville Goddard preach that we have control over reality. We begin to wake up to this dream when we identify with our inner being. You can start to govern it, but the more you identify with the ego and human conception, the more you will feel imprisoned. Only consciousness can manage and respond. An animal can only react. Your emotions, feelings, and ideas are internal processes over which you have complete control. So govern yourself from within, and your pain will become less and less as you master this. Sooner or later, nothing will faze you, and you will genuinely become unshakable. That is all for today's video. Let me know your thoughts and requests in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the following video.